Milo, Otis barked, get out of there before something happens. But something did. Quick, jump in. This'll be fun, Milo shouted. Otis didn't know what to do. Hey, this is great. Come on. Hurry up, Otis, come with me. Maybe Milo was having a terrific time, but Otis was pretty scared. He knew he had to rescue Milo, so he ran alongside the river, trying to keep up, and without much success. Then, Otis saw a bridge up ahead. Maybe he could jump off the bridge into the box if he hurried. Oh, but he was too late. There was only one way to catch up with Milo now. Oh, boy. Here we go. But that didn't work either. Otis just couldn't swim fast enough. And the river took Milo farther downstream. Milo wasn't really worried until he lost sight of Otis. Suddenly he heard something moving in the bushes. Was it Otis? Definitely not. Milo tried to duck low in the box so the bear wouldn't see him. The box was drifting right towards the hungry animal. Close call, said Milo, poking his head up. But unfortunately, much too soon, the bear saw what was in that box. Then came Otis. He surveyed the scene and he knew sometimes a dog's got to do what a dog's got to do. Suddenly, Otis started swimming away and said to himself, "What am I doing? That bear is 10 times my size." And Otis came up with a much more sensible plan. He ran up on the riverbank, leading the bear away from Milo. It worked. The bear followed him and forgot all about the orange cat in the floating box. Milo kept drifting along, but he was getting a little concerned because the river was beginning to move faster and faster. Milo was all right, except for being wet. He'd lost track of Otis now, and he was drifting farther and farther from home. By the time the moon rose, the river had carried Milo deep into a forest. Now and then he saw some eyes flashing among the trees, and he heard mysterious hoots and growls and cries in the night. His trip down the river wasn't fun anymore. It had turned into something lonely and frightening. He began to wish he'd never jumped into this box, and he began to wish he was home. In the water, Milo could see the reflection of the moon. It seemed to be trembling as much as he was. The chilly, misty night. Sleep was not possible. He drifted on through the darkness, hoping to find the morning waiting just around the bend. When daylight came, Milo saw a farm on the river bank. For one happy moment, he thought he was home and cried out for joy. But he looked again. Those cows were all strangers, and he remembered he was far away from his farm. He didn't know when he would ever see it again. Otis had not given up his chase, not by a long shot. He was running along the river bank in hot pursuit. To keep up his spirits, he began singing a dog marching song.
Here comes the dog, strong and brave. Woof! Here comes the dog, your life he... Oh!
He then decided to skip the whole thing. Otis followed the river until it flowed into the wetlands, and he came to a forbidding place, a place like none he'd ever seen before. The Deadwood Swamp, a bog where skeleton trees grew without leaves or branches, and where no creature could live, except for the dreaded deadwood birds. And one of them was perching on a familiar wooden box. Okay, punk, Otis barked. There's the box. Now, where's the cat? Poor cat. So sad, the bird croaked. Look in the box. Otis prepared himself and peeked in the box and saw only a solitary black feather. And the bird flew away, cackling.